Right, so it's Dan on my James Rock show. I'm going to get this fella to introduce himself and his band.
John, I play drums in Devil You Know.
And, you guys, have you played yet, or are you still yet to go on?
No, 4:45 today, so a couple more hours.
I think I might have been off a couple of interviews and come watch you guys, if that's all right. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, please. Yeah, by all means, yeah. I'd be offended if you didn't.
Oh, well, yeah. Look out for the Great T-shirt.
All right.
So you guys are still relatively new, especially the album is on its way out, or has it actually been released now?
It's out.
It's out.
Yeah.
Because I saw a pre-order link still on the Facebooks, and that kind of confused me. Cause,
okay.
We get a copy through press.
And
it's storming. I mean, it's not like a lot of stuff out there at the moment.
Awesome, man. Yeah, well, I'm glad you like it. I mean, yeah, storming's that's definitely what we were going for. Something with impact and heavy. Catchy as well. Just kind of straight into it. We didn't want to
straight up metal.
Exactly. Yeah. We wanted to obviously keep it fairly modern, but to me it has that kind of classic metal influence to it. Like all the stuff I first got into, like Machine Head and Fear Factory and Sepultura, all that stuff. I think it has a bit of that.
Well, I think you encapsulated that with The Start. It's one of the album that starts extremely strongly, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
straight into it, man.
How did you guys sort of come about doing it? Because you've kind of combined different people from different places, and I mean, how did it start for you?
Well, Francesco and I actually started writing music maybe 4 or 5 years ago now.
Really?
Yeah.
That long?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were just mates through the Los Angeles local scene. We were both doing different bands there. So we just became really good buddies and decided, let's write some stuff. And there was no intent behind it whatsoever. Yeah.
Probably one of the best starts you could have.
Yeah. And we got to the point where we had probably 12 or 15 songs, something like that. And we were like, this is pretty cool, man. We should do something with it, still for fun, but just do something. And just through a friend of a friend, I got in touch with Howard, and didn't really expect that he'd be like, this is cool, man, let's do something and jump into it.
Yeah, no.
But he did, and it just, the ball got rolling so fast, and here we are.
So it's feet not really touched the ground since all of that's happened.
It really hasn't. It's just been crazy, man. It's like, all right, write more songs, do a bunch of demos, get in there, do the record, get ready, you're going on tour, going here, going there, and it's been a blast. It's been great, but we had no plan for this. This was not expected at all. But
really?
we're having a good time. It's a blessing. It's a great thing. It's very cool.
And I understand because you guys have got like the history with a lot of other bands and stuff like that. But as far as we can understand, you get on with everybody that sort of you've either members have been part of and stuff like that. Do you ever see yourselves like taking advantage of that situation and possibly, going out with Killswitch and anything like that, or are you kind of just for the moment wanting to set things yourselves up?
Yeah, I think for now it's all about Devil You Know, and giving this band its own identity and kind of, as you say, setting things up for this band, because this is not going to be something that's like, all right, let's get together, do one album and and then bail out. We really want to make this band stand on its own and have its own its own future and its own thing to look back on.
Exactly.
But in saying that, if someone said to us, hey, you guys are going to go out on tour with Killswitch Engage, that'd be awesome. Who wouldn't want to see that? And that'd be, all those guys are cool, and I'm a fan of Killswitch Engage. I always have been. So I'd love to go out with them. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and I've got to admit, I love the love between sort of all of the bands that you guys seem to be part of. Like I say, it's one thing which everybody seems to focus on the drama a little bit when bands like swap members and stuff, and it's a little bit better, I think, when they're actually all getting on with each other and stuff. So
it's boring when everyone's getting on. Apparently people like it when there's drama and bullshit involved and all that crap. It's something to talk about. So I don't know. I don't get it, but
not us. We like the getting on.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Feeling the love in England.
Excellent. What are your plans, sort of? Immediately, rest of the year.
Well, after today, tomorrow we shoot over to Germany, and we're doing With Full Force there.
Excellent.
And then we just finished a 7-week tour in the US with Black Label Society and Down as well.
That must have been a fun tour, man.
Dude, it was so awesome. I mean, you know, all of us, it was like, you know, that 15-year-old kid in all of us every day was like, you know, we're trying to keep it professional and, oh, hey, you know, cool, but it's hard. But, I mean, it was amazing. It was our first tour of the US with this band. And, you know, we were playing to sold-out theatres most nights. I mean, we got spoiled, dude.
It sounds like it, but to be fair, like we said, the album's quite strong. You guys have got a lot of history, so is it deserved? I think so.
Yeah, well, you know, I'll go along with you there. But, you know, we've all put in our time, but, you know, we do realise as well it's, you know, it's kind of a catch-22 because this is brand new still for us.
Yeah.
So we didn't really go through the motions with this band of going through those smaller shows and, you know, kind of cutting our teeth, you know, at various smaller venues and gigs and all that. I mean, we just, like, our first tour was the Soundwave in Australia, which is massive.
Yep.
And that was our first tour, and then it's like, all right, now you're going out with Black Label. Now you're doing this. I mean, that's Sonisphere, you know, it's awesome, but it's kind of surreal as well.
You guys sound a little bit blessed, to be fair.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it's great. You know, we've all done the rounds individually, but it is a kind of an unreal situation with this band that it's still so new, particularly getting out playing it live. Yeah. And we're doing these massive shows. I mean, it's great, don't get me wrong, but you know, yeah, we're definitely not taking it for granted.
No, are you expecting somebody to come along at some point, sort of wake you up?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Say it's a bit of a dream.
Yeah.
I can imagine, man. Well, is there sort of anything that you want people to know about you guys, sort of where the music comes from, or is it sort of listen and judge for yourself?
Yeah, I would say listen and judge for yourselves. You know, that's how I like to hear music. I would rather, when I listen to something, make my own interpretation of it. You know, I think that's one of the best parts about music. You know, if someone's like, well, this is exactly what it is, I mean, it's kind of like knowing the end of a movie or something. You know, it almost blows it for you. You know.
And you guys got quite a defined 7 years alone. You know, there's clearly a story behind that, but that's for you guys. So
yeah, you know, it's all this was definitely an outlet for Howard, and you know, there's a lot of personal stuff on this record. You know, he would answer this question better, but you know, he really puts it out there. I think it's pretty clear and kind of evident that, you know, he's got stories to tell, and that makes for great music. It really does. You know, it's very, there's a lot of meaning, a lot of passion in there, and you know, that's, to me, that's really the best part of the record. I mean, I love all the music and everything, but you know, it's very meaningful and deep, and people connect with it.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
I got a slightly less sensible question now, but we're asking everybody.
All right, yeah, let's get to those.
Well, it's only one, but it normally makes people stumble a little bit. What would you prefer? A year of sneezing or a year of hiccuping?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You know, I'm going to say hiccuping because I definitely have allergies and I sneeze quite a lot.
So you already have one of them there.
I've had a year of it. It's not that bad, but I hate it, man. So yeah, I rarely get the hiccups, and and I actually know how to cure the hiccups. If you drink a cup of water upside down, I know, but it works. I'm telling you, it works.
And I imagine it's probably easier to hiccup as a drummer than it is to sneeze.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. It would be.
Yeah,
it would. So there's never any fear of me having to sing. So yeah, hiccups fine by me, mate.
Sounds good to me, bud. Well, thank you for taking a couple of minutes and telling us about what you guys are up to at the moment.
I'm sorry, man?
Thank you for taking a couple of minutes, man.
No worries.
It's been awesome.
Awesome, mate.
Cheers.
No worries at all. My pleasure.